Working through Anthony Bourdain's cookbook, I feel like it should have came with a gym membership. The dishes are delicious, but they are very, very rich. Today we're gonna make a dish that is good for you and pretty nice for the fall season. Welcome back to Bourdain.
Everybody should know how to use a knife. Use everything, waste nothing. Let's start at the beginning. It ain't that hard, okay?
My name is Mitch May. If you are new, I'm working through Anthony Bourdain's layout cookbook. If you are not new, you know the freaking deal. It's time to make something delicious for the first time. Today, I'm going to make soupe au pistou. I'm attracted to this dish for two reasons. One, it seems to be extremely healthy for you. And two, I just need to make soup and kind of unwind. I'm gonna try something different here, reading Anthony Bourdain's entire recipe because I've never really conveyed how cool it is to read this cookbook. If you'd like, I have Anthony Bourdain's layout cookbook linked down below in the description of this video. Let's get moving. To begin this recipe, Bourdain would have us start with dry beans that are soaked overnight. To save time, I'm just going to use canned beans. With that substitution made, let's go through this recipe in the words of the man himself. Put on some music. Do all your knife work, meaning the dicing, slicing, and so on. Now we are ready to begin the actual cooking, right? You've got everything, assembled your prepped ingredients in an organized fashion. You've got your mise together. Let's go on. In the large, heavy bottom pot, heat the olive oil. When the oil is hot, add the garlic and onion and saute on low heat for a few moments to release the flavors. When the onion begins to clear and become translucent, add the rest of the vegetables and continue to saute on low heat, sweating them until slightly soft. Add the chicken stock or broth and the bouquet garni and bring to a quick boil on high heat, then immediately reduce the heat until you have a nice, gentle simmer. Add the elbow macaroni and continue simmering until it's nearly cooked through. Simmer, stirring occasionally, remembering to skim, skim, skim with the ladle to remove scum and foam. While the soup is simmering, make the pistou. In the mortar and pestle, I never know how to pronounce that. Is it pestle or pestle? Grind and pound the basil and garlic together until it becomes a sludge-like paste. You can, I suppose, cheat and use a food processor for this. Plenty of, if not most, restaurants probably do, but that would be wrong. With a fork, slowly incorporate the olive oil a little at a time. Fold in the Parmesan at the end, season with salt and pepper. After about 30 minutes, when the soup is ready, meaning the macaroni and the beans are cooked through but not mushy, worth noting this is when I add my already cooked beans with a little bit of that canned water. That doesn't sound great, I know, but it's really good flavor. Whisk in your pistou, salt and pepper to taste, and serve immediately. I must say, after trying this, the cliche phrase, "this eats like a meal." I'm sorry, but it tastes delicious and it is filling at the same time, full of only vegetables. The prep work was a bitch, I'm not gonna lie. It took about an hour or two, but the finished product with that little bite from the pistou, really nice. If you'd like to check out another video, I have one here to your right. Thanks for spending your time with me. This was Back to Bourdain.
Stay organized and clean up after yourself. You do the best you can.